In this video, we will walk through the prerequisites and steps of installing the LAN and WAN Edition's ExpressCluster. Minimum system requirements. Before installing the software, please make sure that the cluster servers meet the following system requirements. Installing ExpressCluster. To start the installation, browse to the location of the installer. In this case, we are installing from a DVD. Click Next and fill in the optional data. Continue clicking Next, accepting all defaults and license agreements. At the end of the install wizard, be sure to not reboot the server at this time. Configuring firewall. Open Windows Firewall. Select Inbound Rules on the left. Locate and enable the existing ICMP v4 in rule. Click New Rule in the upper right panel. Select Port and click Next. Leave TCP selected and specify the following TCP ports and separate by comma. Click Next 3 times and name the rule ExpressCluster Inbound TCP. Click Finish. Click New Rule again, select Port, and click Next. Select UDP and specify the following ports and separate by comma. Click Next 3 times and name the rule ExpressCluster Inbound UDP. Licensing. Launch the ExpressCluster License Manager. Click Register. In this example, we will register the software with a license file. First, register the product base license. Next, register the replicator license. Click on Refer/Delete to verify that the licenses have been installed correctly. Validate interconnects. Next, we must validate the connectivity of the interconnects by pinging both the public and private IPs of the opposite server. Next, we will partition the mirror disk and prepare it to be utilized by the cluster. First, launch Disk Manager. Make sure the disk is online and initialized as MBR. Create a new volume that is at least 64 megabytes in size. Assign it a drive letter, but do not format this partition, as it is the cluster partition. Create a new volume on the same disk, utilizing the desired available space. Assign it a drive letter and format as NTFS. This is our data partition. Reboot the server. Configure Java. In order to use the Web Manager, some additional steps are necessary to configure the security of Java. When launching the Web Manager for the first time, whether from a client or the server itself, you will receive the following Java warning message. To configure, simply follow the instructions in the pop-up message. If you are running Java version 7 Update 45 or newer, continue on and perform the following on-screen steps, in addition to the instructions in the warning message. If you are running an older version of Java, disregard the rest of this tutorial. You have now successfully installed ExpressCluster. Please repeat the steps in this video on the secondary server.